We made it through the book, guys. We just finished. Wasn't it great? I love this book. So today we just learned that Charlie did, in fact, receive or win the factory from his experience. And he won because he was Mr. Wonka's favorite. He kind of withstood all of the challenges that Mr. Wonka created, and Charlie, embodied the kind of characteristics that he really wanted for someone taking over his factory. Remember, he said, I don't want an adult to do this because I want it to be someone who can learn, who's willing to learn from me, who is excited, and he knows that Charlie will do a great job because he's shown that he's honest and that he can listen, and that he's a good guy. So I think Mr. Wonka's really excited to have found Charlie. So now that we know what Mr. Wonka was doing, now we know he was motivated because he needed somebody to take over his factory. He said, I'm not going to be around forever and I don't have any family to pass this on to, and I really want somebody to take care of everything I've created and the Oompa Loompas. And so my question to you is, how do you feel about Mr. Wonka now that you understand why he was doing these things? So how do you feel about his treatment to all those other kids? Now we've kind of gone back and forth a bit. We've talked a lot about Mr. Wonka and what we think about him, but we've kind of gone back and forth in our opinions. Some of you are like, he's a terrible person, and some of you are like, no, he's not bad. He's doing this to teach these kids a lesson. I think it's fine. So and then some of you are kind of in the middle. Sometimes you think that, well, that one's okay, but this one's really not okay. It's like way too dangerous, way too far. Like, no, it's not his place to be teaching this kid this lesson. He's got parents to do that. So I want to know where you end up. At the end of this book, after all is said and done, now that you know why Mr. Wonka did what he did, do you think that he is justified in his actions? Do you think it was okay for him to teach all those kids those lessons, doing the things that he did, putting them in danger, changing their physical shape and size and color, and hoping they live, maybe hoping they not too worried about whether they live or not? Do you think Mr. Wonka is justified in his actions? Is it okay that he did those things? Is it for the greater good? And Charlie, is it okay because Charlie ends up with it, and he was finding somebody to give his factory to? What's your opinion? I want you to write about it today, and I want you to give me examples and really clearly state why you think yes or no, Mr. Wonka was right to do what he did, or no, Mr. Wonka was not right to do what he did. That was not his place. Let me know what you think. Can't wait to read it. Okay, bye.